Hello and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Kim.
What? Oh, hey, we started?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody, this is Shane. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just checking my Facebook.
You still have Facebook?
Yeah. What do you mean still?
People don't use Facebook anymore. It's all about, IG and TikTok and...
People don't use Facebook anymore?
No.
Do you use Facebook?
No.
You? No? Just me?
I think it's just you. I mean, is there even anybody on there?
Well, I have a lot of friends.
Well, how many?
13, yes! I had 12 yesterday. I got 13.
Who else just joined Facebook and followed you?
Mark Zuckerberg.
What? Whoa. I think you need to quit Facebook, though.
I should quit Facebook?
You should. It's outdated, you know?
But I'm not a quitter, and this new guy, Mark Zuckerberg, he just followed me. Maybe I could be friends with him.
Okay, maybe you could. You could borrow some money from him.
Let's see if maybe he wants to meet up later for coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're going to get into our article, which is called Living the Facebook Way, like this guy over here.
Mark quit Facebook at the start of the year. However, he still follows the Facebook principles. In fact, he uses them to make friends in the real world. Every day, Mark walks down the street and tells passersby things.
Okay, today we're going to be talking about living the Facebook way. That's the way that I live, the Facebook way.
The Facebook way.
Yeah.
All right, now I have to ask, how was your little coffee date with Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark Zucker, what's his name?
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. It's really weird. He asked me, "Don't you know who I am?" And I was like, "No, who are you?"
You don't...
And then right after that, he unfriended me.
Oh, ouch.
So I couldn't go out to eat with him or anything. I guess he didn't want to be my friend.
I think you need to Google who Mark Zuckerberg is.
Who's Mark Zuckerberg?
He's the CEO of Facebook.
Wait, what? Why did he friend me?
You blew it.
Oh my gosh, he's so rich. We could have had a really nice lunch.
Yeah, you could be on a private jet with Mark Zuckerberg right now, but instead you're going to talk about our article today.
Wait, but in the article, the beginning, it says Mark quit Facebook. Are they talking about Mark Zuckerberg?
Maybe.
All right, let's read and find out what happened.
It says, Mark quit Facebook at the start of the year.
Oh.
However, he still follows the Facebook principles.
Oh, okay.
In fact, he uses them to make friends in the real world. Now, how does that work?
Okay, well, you use the principles to do... Okay, so first, he quit Facebook. What does that mean when you quit something?
So when you quit something, you just completely stop doing it. So if you were a soccer player before and you decide to quit the team, that means you don't play soccer anymore.
Okay.
You can quit your job.
You could quit drinking alcohol. Or
Yes.
quit smoking, like some kind of bad habit. You should probably quit doing that.
Yes.
But what if you say that I'm not a quitter?
So that means you just keep going no matter what kind of difficult thing happens to you. You keep going, keep doing your best, and keep trying.
So sometimes it's good to quit stuff, but sometimes it's bad to quit.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have some principles.
Right, so it says he lives by the Facebook principles.
Facebook principles.
So
what's a principle?
A principle is like a rule or a way of doing something, a rule you follow or a way to do something.
Right, so for example, you can say, what are the principles of happiness? So maybe the principles or the rules would be eat healthy, exercise, keep a positive attitude. And those will be the principles that you will use to be happy.
Exactly. So let's find out exactly how Mark is living by the principles of Facebook.
Okay, so every day, Mark walks down the street and tells passersby things.
Right, so he's... Right, so passerby, he's talking to random people that he passes by on the street.
So if I'm walking, I don't know you, I just, hello, today I had a very delicious lunch.
I think that's not going to go well for you because someone will be scared.
That's weird. So this word passerby means somebody that you pass by.
On the street, right. It's someone you don't know. It's a stranger, just someone walking past you or walking by you in public. So he's talking to random people on the street.
Oh, yeah. I think one of the principles, one of the rules about using something like Facebook is that you will post things on your Facebook, like your status or your mood, what kind of things you're doing.
What you're eating, things like that. Okay.
But that seems pretty weird in real life to just go up to a random person and tell them, hey, today I had pizza for lunch. Here's a picture.
Can you imagine doing that in real life? But that is basically what you're doing online. When you post on IG or TikTok or Facebook or whatever, you are just telling a bunch of random people what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times these are people you know.
But sometimes they're not.
Yeah, if your post is public, that means anybody can know what you ate or what you're thinking or what you did today. Okay, so this is a little bit weird.
All right, well, I'm going to get a sandwich, so let's take a break. And
Okay.
I'll tell you how it was after the
Tell
break.
me and tell everybody that you see on the way.
I will.
Okay?
He tells them about his meals, feelings, and future activities. He also hands personal photos to them. Mark even listens to their conversations and tells them,
I love you.
so far, it's working. 3 people are already following him, 2 police officers and a doctor.
Okay, so we have this guy, Mark, who quit Facebook, but is still using Facebook principles in real life.
Which is kind of weird because he's just walking up to people on the street and talking to them.
Passers-by.
Yes, he's just telling them things.
Sounds a little bit strange.
Maybe he should go back to Facebook. It doesn't sound right. All right, so what's he going to get into next?
He tells them about his meals, feelings, and future activities. He also hands personal photos to them.
Take a selfie. Here you go.
Wait a sec. I get it.
Uh-huh.
So this is what you do on Facebook. You are just putting all of that information out there. So this is just a joke because nobody would really do this.
No, it's definitely a joke because no one would do this in real life.
They're making fun of what we do on social media.
Yes.
Because we're sharing our very personal things
Yes.
with the whole world.
Now he's sharing, one of the things he's sharing is his future plans or activities that he's going to do. So the future is any time that is a time away from now, not the past, which has already happened, but the things that have not happened yet.
Okay, so we have now, which we call the present.
The present.
And then before now is the past. After now is the future.
Right. And the future can be 5 minutes from now or 5 years from now. It's all the future.
Okay. And we have another vocabulary word, activity. So this is a noun. This just means something that you're doing or something that you do.
Yeah, it's a very general word for something that you do. Anything can be an activity.
So like
cooking, skiing,
soccer, posting on Facebook,
that's an activity, yes.
eating. Oh, I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, eating's a fun activity.
But speaking of fun activities, why do people think it's fun to post their pictures of their food on Facebook?
I don't know. They want to make other people hungry. That's what I'm thinking.
I guess you want people to look at what you have and say, wow, that looks delicious. And then you will feel kind of happy that they like what you have.
Or it is cool sometimes because if your friends go to a really nice cafe and they post the picture and you think it looks good, then you can try it out next time.
But
So
some
it's
people
not
might
all bad.
think that this is just too personal.
Yeah, some of the things people put on social media might be too personal, which means it's something that you should probably keep to yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell people this thing.
You don't need to share it with other people. It's
yeah.
more like a private thing.
Yes.
Something that you should just know you should know and maybe your very close friends or family.
Right.
Right.
So some examples of like your personal information might be your birth date, your address, in some cases your phone number. Personal information might be medical records like your blood type. It's not something you want to go around just telling random people.
Yeah, and it also could be
Not
like
good.
if you are checking in at some location, like where you eat, this kind of personal information, if you're just putting it out into the world, this could be dangerous.
Could be.
Because somebody will know where you are or where you like to go, and they might go there and it might be dangerous.
Yes, that's right.
So you need to be careful with the personal information that you're putting out in the world.
So Mark is not only giving out a lot of information and pictures of himself, he's also doing this. It says, Mark even listens to their conversations and tells them, I love you.
So I just come up to you and I listen and say, I love you.
That's really creepy.
So that's like what they mean here. The joke is that you will like somebody's picture or even a heart. So the heart would probably be love. So you'll love what that person
Right.
shared.
Well, do you remember a long time ago, Facebook didn't have all that.
Yeah.
You could only like something, but now I think it's like, love, angry, and one is crying. So can you imagine he's walking up to people and just crying?
Yeah.
Sad.
So we have a vocabulary word here, conversation. So a conversation is a noun. It's describing when two people are talking back and forth. So if you're talking back and forth, you're having a conversation.
Right, so you say something and I listen to you. It's
Right.
always good to be a listener in a conversation. Listen to what the other person says and then respond. So that back and forth is a conversation.
Okay. Then it says, so far, it's working.
Oh,
3 people are already following him. 2 police officers and a doctor.
oh, so the joke is that he's crazy.
Yes. So the police officers are following him because they think that maybe he might be dangerous.
Yes.
So they need to talk to him, maybe even arrest him. And the doctor is probably a psychiatrist.
Yes.
It's going to treat his sick mind.
Because Mark is obviously not well.
Yeah. So the joke is the thing that we're doing on social media, the things we do on social media, maybe we should think about this. Because if we did this in real life, people would think you're crazy.
Yeah, it's really important, like context matters. What you do
Yeah.
in certain situations can be really different, and it's important to know the situation before you do something, so.
Yeah, and I think a good thing to get from this joke is to really think about what you are doing on social media because it is there for everybody to see.
Yes, so think carefully before you share things on social media.
Yeah, okay. Hope you learned a lot, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Like me. Don't forget to like me.
Mark quit Facebook at the start of the year. However, he still follows the Facebook principles. In fact, he uses them to make friends in the real world. Every day, Mark walks down the street and tells passersby things. He tells them about his meals, feelings, and future activities. He also hands personal photos to them. Mark even listens to their conversations and tells them,
I love you.
so far, it's working. 3 people are already following him, 2 police officers and a doctor.
Hi， 大家好，我是维尼。今天我要来教大家一些新的生字文法喽。首先，第一个字是 quit， 动词戒除、停止。那它的动词生态同形哦，所以会是 quit, quit, quit. My father quit smoking a long time ago. 我爸爸在很久以前就戒烟了。第二个呢是 principle， 名词原则。What is the basic principle of the universe？ 宇宙运行的基本原理是什么？你知道吗？第三个呢是 future， 形容词将来的。Do you spend time working on your future goals？ 你有花时间针对你未来的计划而努力吗？最后这个是 conversation， 名词对话、谈论。I just had a long conversation with my dad on the phone. 我刚刚跟我爸爸在电话上谈了很久。接着呢，来看一下今天3个用语。首先是 make friends， 交朋友。Put yourself out there so you can make friends and enjoy life。Put yourself out there 呢，字面上是把自己放在外面，那其实是要大方的跨出去，敞开心房，拥抱未知的意思。那这句话的意思就是大方跨出去，交新的朋友，然后享受人生吧。第二个是 A hand something to B，A 递某物给 B。hand 呢在此是动词，表示拿给、递给。Can you hand the book to me？ 可以把那本书递给我吗？最后是 so far， 到目前为止。那当新的学期开始的时候，你妈妈也许会问你说 How's your new class？ 你的新班级怎么样啊？那你可以回答说 So far I find it really great。 到目前为止，我觉得都很棒。好，那今天就到这喽，下次见。
Liu Lake is the biggest inland lake in Hualien County. It's about 1.4 kilometers wide, 2 kilometers long, and up to 15 meters in depth. The lake is surrounded by mountains. They make beautiful reflections on the lake's surface. Around the lake is a 4-kilometer-long road. It takes 1 hour to complete. The lake has barbecue stands, a campsite, a parking lot, and food stands. Some stands rent small boats that can be taken out on the lake. Liu Lake is a great place for a getaway.
See you next time!